Hey there, Hearties. It's your favorite When Calls the Heart reviewer here, and I've got some juicy spoilers for you about the upcoming episode, What Goes Around. Get ready for a roller coaster ride of emotions, because this episode is going to be intense. First off, can we talk about how quickly this season is flying by? It feels like just yesterday we were watching the premiere, and now we're already down to the last few episodes. But don't worry, because it looks like the show is saving the best for last. In What Goes Around, we're going to see some major drama unfold, especially when it comes to Ally and her birth father, Dylan. If you thought last week's episode was intense, just wait until you see what happens next. For those of you who need a refresher, Ally has been on a mission to find out more about her birth father, who is currently serving time in Granville Prison. In the last episode, she managed to get his contact information and is now planning to visit him on her own. This is a pretty bold move for a teenager, and even Angela, who is usually supportive of Ally, thinks it's a dangerous idea. But Ally is frustrated with being told what she can't do, and she's afraid that Nathan would forbid her from meeting Dylan if he found out. Now let's talk about why this storyline is so compelling. First of all, it's a departure from the usual heartwarming fare that we've come to expect from When Calls the Heart. Don't get me wrong, I love a good feel-good moment as much as the next person, but it's nice to see the show tackle some darker themes every once in a while. And boy, is this storyline dark. The idea of a young girl going to visit her birth father in prison is pretty heavy stuff, especially for a Hallmark show, but I think it's important for the show to explore these kinds of issues because they're a reality for a lot of people. Plus, it gives us a chance to see a different side of Ally. Up until now, she's been portrayed as a pretty level-headed kid, but this episode shows that she's not immune to the kind of impulsive decision-making that a lot of teenagers struggle with. Personally, I'm really interested to see how this storyline plays out. I have a feeling that Ally's visit to the prison isn't going to go the way she expects, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a turning point for her character. I also think this could be a great opportunity for Nathan and Elizabeth to grow closer as they work together to keep Ally safe. They've had their fair share of awkward moments this season, but I have a feeling that this crisis is going to bring out the best in both of them. And can we talk about the fact that there are only a few episodes left until the big wedding? I know a lot of fans are hoping that it's Nathan and Elizabeth who tie the knot, but at this point it could be anyone. Personally, my money is on Mike and May, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. All in all, What Goes Around looks like it's going to be a can't-miss episode of When Calls the Heart. With high-stakes, emotional moments and plenty of drama to go around, it's the kind of episode that reminds us why we fell in love with this show in the first place. So what do you think, Hearties? Are you excited to see what happens with Ally and Dylan? Do you think Nathan and Elizabeth will finally take their relationship to the next level? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more When Calls the Heart content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another recap of this amazing show. Until then, keep your heart open and your tissues handy, because you never know what might happen in Hope Valley.